What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with another video. And today we're talking Palworld. Okay, I'm a huge fan of Palworld. I was playing this literally the other day with Shaka Zulu, my buddy Adam the Renaissance Nerd. I did like a 5 to 6 hour stream. You can go find that over at my Dermy Wormy Live and everything like that. Should be coming out about 12 p.m. on Monday. It's a fun time. I'm going to be streaming this constantly. You know, you come over here to Niche Gamer. Palworld sells over 4 million copies in 3 days, over 1 million concurrent PC players. You end up coming over here to VGC.com. Palworld hits more concurrent stream players than Cyberpunk and Elden Ring. This is a fantastic game. This is an amazing game. I'm enjoying every second of it. I think it is phenomenal to play this game, and I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, I'm having so much fun. But for all the fun that we're having, all the enjoyment we're having, I hate to say this because I'm also a huge Pokemon fan, but there's people that just, they have to rain on our parade. Because again, Palworld embroiled in AI and Pokemon plagiarism controversy. Yeah. So there are people coming out now saying that Palworld, in order to get all their new designs and everything like that, they decided to plagiarize Pokemon, run it through an AI to make it just different enough that they can't get copyrighted. And that's the reality of what's going on here. Listen, that's total BS. And I'm going to tell you guys why here in a minute. But let's go through this. Palworld by Japanese studio Pocket Pair released into early access on PC and Xbox on Friday and immediately became a breakout success, with its creators claiming 2 million sales in 24 hours. The huge launch exposure, I got the word, inevitably reignited discourse that has followed Palworld since its announcement around its character designs, apparently similarities to Pokemon. Well, yeah, because there's a lot of designs here. This is the reality. Okay, you're gonna have things that look similar no matter what. There's other Pokemon ripoff clones. There's other clones here and there and there. You're going to have stuff that looks similar. You're always going to have that. Pokemon being the first, everybody's always going to go like, hey, you know what? I think this looks a lot like this Pokemon. I think this one looks a lot like that Pokemon. When in reality, they couldn't be more different. That's just it. But although the gameplay of Palworld is closer to survival games like Ark and Rust, the Game Freak series, many social media users have noticed the obvious influence its character designs have taken from the Nintendo series. Following Palworld's release on Friday, some users collated, I feel like that's the wrong word, perceived similarities between Palworld's pals and Pokemon. And yeah, I'll go through a few of these. You know, you got this guy. Since I'm bored as hell, I'm gonna be making a thread of this, I think, Palworld designs analyst trying to spot every Pokemon they jumbled together. You know, you got this one who I haven't seen yet. I'm still in the first area. I'm still working through the tutorial. The game's fun. And you have them, you know, showing off all these different Pokemon that he thinks came together to make this. Essentially a grass Cinderace. You have my buddy Shock just told me this one's name. It's escaping me. But trying to argue that because there's a tuft here and you have your ears down, I can't remember this Pokemon name either. God. You have this trying to say that combining Meganium God, I'm horrible with names right now. Why am I blanking on it? I know what it is. Peligant. Peligant? I think it was Peligant. I could be getting that one wrong outright. I could be. It could be completely BS what I just said, but trying to argue that these are all together. Listen, you're going to have Pokemon that all look similar. You're going to have designs that look similar. That doesn't mean that they're outright ripping off. This one, I think you can have a better argument for this one. I'm not going to lie here. There's a much better argument for this one potentially being a ripoff. I can't deny that one. This is obviously one that they're saying is inspired by Delphox. I could see it, but I don't think it's a big deal. This one, yeah, even when I saw it, it looks like a real Luke ripoff. Okay, not a big deal. You come down here. Flare, I can't even say this. Fire version of frickin' Corviknight. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. We have now frickin' Legend of Zelda? Awesome. Oh, cool. So they're not just ripping off Pokemon. Oh, okay. Not a big deal, right? Well, a lot of this comes down to their AI imposter game. This is something that they're trying to say, and say that the actual creator himself was a big fan of it. And before we get into that, we come over here to Barber Elite, who has even more design things that he's trying to say. You know, like superior for this one, mega freaking Mega Agron. Why can't I speak right now? Mega Agron for its body. This one has Giratina's face, and you could argue it. I don't think that's accurate, but you could argue it. Garchomp's model. I think this is a stretch as well. Silvali's model. You could kind of see similarities there. It's not a big deal. But again, these are all like mishmatches and everything like that. Everybody's gonna, and even this one, trying to say that this is them stealing a fan modeled version of Go-Goats, who was supposed to be like a regional variant of Go-Goat, and trying to say, well, they're stealing that one. See, they're stealing Pokemon ideas. They're stealing this. They're stealing that. Well, the reality is they're now trying to say that it's AI, that, you know, they went through AI and everything. You come over here to this tweet. If you pass it through the filter of AI, the image is often not a specific thing. So many maybe copyright issues will be resolved. I was surprised to see that the world is actually moving in the direction. In about 30 years, general public's perception of copyright may have changed considerably. And they're trying to argue that because this guy is the CEO of the company that did Palworld, I think Pocket Pair is what it is. And, you know, he's coming over here. He's talking about all this. The AI has evolved so much that I can no longer tell which one is a Pokemon. Left Pokemon like monsters generated by AI. Right, real Pokemon illuminate. I can't even say it. I'm just gonna give up. Okay, you know which one's which. I can't read Pokemon names for some reason, and I'm a mega Pokemon fan. Why am I having this issue? But this is actually a thing in the Pokemon fan universe as well. Fakemon are all over the place. They're not a big deal. The Pokemon company normally doesn't even go after Fakemon because they know Fakemon exist. That's just a thing. Okay, and we talk a lot about Fakemon in the Pokemon community itself, because when a new game's getting announced, you're seeing tons of Fakemon just get thrown all over the place. They're fun, they're enjoyable, and sometimes they're annoying, but it is what it is. But there's no evidence that he actually used that for this, because, you know, as they're trying to argue that he used AI for all this. He used AI for all this. Oh my God, he used AI for all this. You come over here. Palworld creator AI tweets taken out of context. Yeah, because apparently we'll come over here to this one. Don't believe the lies that hashtag Palworld is using AI generated art. Liars are claiming that Palworld used AI art based on a post made by the CEO. The problem is he was talking about BuzzFeed using AI to create Fakemon, not Pocket Pair's staff. Yeah. This entire time he was talking about freaking BuzzFeed. He was going around discussing BuzzFeed and saying, hey, this is cool what BuzzFeed has been doing, showing off how Fakemon exists, utilizing AI to make Fakemon. You go through these, you know, you have this tweet again. You come over here, you have this tweet where he's talking more about this and showing off. It seems that BuzzFeed engineer at something automatically generated it using a method called Rudale E. Oh my God, isn't that cool? And here he is. I forced a bot to look at every Pokemon and told it to generate its own. Here are the results. This is a joke. That's actually how I made these. Listen, it happens. You're going to have something like this. He didn't use AI to make this, but even then you have Fakemon. You have all sorts of designs. You have all sorts of things that you can just look at this and say, hey, this looks like a cool design. This looks like a cool design. This looks like a fun design. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And just because there's similarities between other Pokemon from the past doesn't mean that they're exactly the same. Doesn't mean they're going to be engaging the same way. And it's not that big of a deal. Again, you have trying to argue that this is superior. It's a water snake. It's a literal snake. This one I could give more credence to being Mega Agron's thing, because I know what Mega Agron kind of looks like. But even then, it's kind of hard to say that, considering that this is a flying creature. And Mega Agron isn't that. It doesn't have all the armor parts. It doesn't look exactly the same. You can just see similarities through this all. Same again to this one that I pulled up earlier. Oh my God, it's Garchomp's model. No, you can see the similarities between Garchomp, but it's not Garchomp at all. It's something completely different. What we're seeing here is a bunch of, and listen, I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon to frickin' death. I love it to the moon and back. I've played every single Pokemon game. I'm addicted to Pokemon. And what I'm telling you right here is there's enough differences here that it's not a big deal. And on top of that, when you're actually looking at all these, yeah, they're gonna have somewhat of a similarity because they're trying to go for a cartoony, goofy look, just like some of the Pokemon are. And then when you get into some of the more like real monstrous Pokemon, like this one right here, yeah, you're gonna have all these similarities. You're probably gonna have something that looks similar to other Pokemon because there's so many Pokemon out there. You have so many designs that, yeah, when you're trying to design something, you're gonna get something that kind of looks like that. It kind of looks like this. And okay, so what? At the end of the day, you guys are trying to make a big deal out of literally nothing. And you're just doing that because so many people are having fun with this game. So many people are engaging with this game. And so many people are just over the moon with this game. One of the things that even while I was playing the game itself, this guy right here, Penguin. Penguin, guess what? It kind of looks like Piplup. But guess what? Piplup's just a freaking penguin. It's a literal penguin. And Penguin kind of looks like the literal penguin. Shocker. You have electric rats and stuff that look kind of like Pikachu. Guess what? Pikachu is the electric mouse that came first. So now when you have a variant, it's going to kind of look like Pikachu. You have all sorts of Pokemon out there that look similar and just design ways to do it. That's why even in Pokemon, the Pokemon company itself are starting to decide, okay, we're running out of ideas. We're going to start doing regional variants. We're going to start doing alternate variants, fake Pokemon that are this Pokemon, but from a different branch off, you know, like Wiglet or Toadstool and all that stuff. You're just going to have many designs that look the same is what it boils down to, okay? And the people trying to make a big deal that, oh my God, they used AI to make all this stuff. Nah, you just really like the way AI was working. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it out, friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.